This is Virgil Ortiz, and you're watching REED-BBS.
REED-BBS, BBS. Canelo versus Charlo, Undisputed. Two-city press tour, New York and LA. Hyping, promoting their September 30th Showtime pay-per-view live from T-Mobile Arena in Lost Wages, Nevada. This will be the first time in the four-belt era that we have an undisputed champion versus an undisputed champion. Speaking of Showtime pay-per-views, they have been putting it down well in 2023. All started with Benavidez Plant, of course, Tank versus Ryan, and Spence versus Crawford. We have this fight happening. Then we have Benavidez versus Demetrius Andrade, which will be forthcoming. Spence Crawford 2. Spence Crawford 2 contractually is supposed to happen before 2023 is over. We'll see if it does. And of course, Tank will end up fighting somebody. I have no doubt of that before the end of the year as well on pay-per-view. But yeah, Showtime doing it big. Now, I'm still salty with Cinnamon, still salty with Canelo, but I won't even bring that negative energy to this video. I won't. If you want to revisit my Salty with Cinnamon video, please check the link in the description box. While you're at it, subscribe. Be sure to comment. I respond to all comments. Love tap or bitch slap that like button for your boy. You know how we do. The press conference, it's what I call a copy and paste press conference. It was one of those because we had to do it type of press conferences. It was very formulaic. It was very ceremonial. Now, one good thing, we saw a bearded Canelo. Yeah. A bearded Canelo. As a man who can grow just a little bit of facial hair, I really can't grow no beard like that. When I try to grow a beard out, I look fucking homeless and shit. It be all splotchy and jacked up looking. But Canelo got a nice beard. I respect any man that can grow a beard. Adrian Broner, you know what I'm saying? Dope-ass beard. Boots Ennis, dope-ass beard. But I digress. Canelo, back to the beard. The press conference began with a stare down. No security or anyone at all between the fighters. And then they shook hands. They kept it respectful, professional, even complimentary. Charlo, he even gave Canelo props on his improved English on the second leg, day 2 of the presser. The Canelo-Charlo presser, no, they won't stack up with the more memorable pressers. Hell, like Charlo, Harrison too, Tony Harrison too. That was a very funny one. Harrison went in an epic way. Check that press conference out, if you will. Barrera Morales won. Of course, Barrera swung on Morales at their first press conference. Or Lennox and Tyson, where Mike, swung on Lennox and then bit him on the leg. But yeah, with that said, if the beef ain't legit, if the animus between the two fighters ain't real, then don't fucking fake it. I don't want to see no manufactured WWE ass shit. I don't. So leave it over there. I don't believe he will, but I have to say this. I hope and pray JERMELL Charlo doesn't bring the press conference energy, the press conference respect to the ring with him September 30th. Because you're already giving away size, so you have to not be amped and animated to the point of being reckless, but yeah, it's a heightened level of importance in a competitive spirit, you know what I'm saying? Canelo, now he's boxing's version of the lottery. Whatever your career high payday was, whatever it was, fighting Canelo shits on that. 5 or 10-fold. Canelo equals generational wealth. It's that simple. Charlo, he's daring to be great. He could join Crawford and Claressa Shields as 2-division undisputed champs in the 4-belt era. It's the biggest fight of his career by far. Like, that goes without saying. But it's despite a 16-month layoff. Now, Charlo says he'll win because of his heart, desire, determination, speed, power, will to win, guts, lateral movement, ability, and finesse. When posed with the very same question Canelo replied, and I quote, "Everything he said, I have too, and experience." And he does, though. Canelo does. Canelo's been there. He's done that. He's been in this position a lot of times. Charlo, he's officially added his friend and two-weight former world champion Joan Guzman to his stable, joining Derrick James. And between Derrick James and Canelo's trainer, Eddie Reynoso, these motherfuckers got 3 straight Trainer of the Year awards between them. That's dope. Speaking of Canelo, he thinks JERMELL is the better Charlo due to his superior resume, which is fair. I won't argue that. Canelo said a hurt hand affected his training, which affected his last 2 performances, but he says his hand is fine and he'll be able to put in a full camp for Charlo. The AZ6 Mexican Independence Day was brought up, and of course David Benavidez would have been a perfect opponent. Mexican versus Mexican on Mexican Independence Day. Well, Canelo, he answered to that saying every day is Mexican Day on why he's fighting September 30th versus the AZ6. Yeah, I lied. I said I wasn't going to bring that energy to this video. I lied. REED-BBS. Blackberg Sugar, Bachelor's in Boxing Studies. Television! Fred Sanford of the Fistic Arts. When all is said and done, there's nothing left to say or do.